Firefighters across the state continue their fight with blazes started by lightning over the weekend.
The biggest one in Idaho tonight as the fire burning right now is the Preacher Fire. It's torched more than 30,000 acres near Cary, which is just north of Twin Falls. For the second day in a row, crews have shut down Highway 26 between Cary and Richfield because of the blaze. Meanwhile, tonight, people have returned to their homes in Garden Valley after crews got the upper hand on what's now being called the Whiskey Complex fire.
Local fire response teams battling flames in that Whiskey Creek complex have called in the cavalry. Wildfire teams from across the West gathered in Boise tonight to make a plan of attack for the multiple fires raging in the Central Mountains. Resources are drawn from Montana, Nevada, and Utah in the hopes of containing the fires quickly. Firefighters say the dry, hot conditions combined with those strong winds have increased the spread of the fires.
Okay, so while new crews are gearing up to battle these blazes, the people in Garden Valley remain hopeful that the flames won't reach their homes.
Chris Oswalt spent the day in town and has this Idaho wildfire report.
It's not that fun.
With a watchful and sometimes distracted eye.
If you keep the trees from burning, my house isn't going to burn up.
Shirley Lindstrom is taking on nature.
This is home.
One of 60 homes under a voluntary evacuation, Shirley isn't letting the Whiskey Complex fire force her to flee.
I don't really want it to burn my forest down, you know. I'm more worried about my forest than my house.
With the help of her son and a garden hose, the longtime Garden Valley homeowner is battling the blaze herself.
We wet down the decks, run the sprinkler, keep it wet down, and I got a bunch of wood in the back that I just run that sprinkler and try to keep it wet down.
Fire crews are assisting in the protection of her home, even setting up just feet from her front porch in case the flames flare up again.
It's living, you know, next to a forest. You always have the risk.
A difficult task taking on nature she's willing to tackle to protect her home.
No hope of saving it. I suppose I'd get in my pickup and drive away.
In Garden Valley, Chris Oswalt, Idaho on your side.